Hello everyone, I figure I need to do the end of the year tag because once Jade Legacy comes out, I won't have an answer for that question. And yes, it is called the end of the year tag, but also yes, you're supposed to do it before the end of the year. Let's get into it. So, the first prompt, question 1 is, are there any books that you started this year that you need to finish? This question doesn't really make a lot of sense for me, because I don't really pause on books for extended periods of time, so I'm going to pick an answer that's technically correct, the best kind of correct, and that's that I started Tihanu, which is the 4th book in this, by Ursula K. Le Guin. I'm about halfway through this. You can see where the bookmark is. So, I started that, and I need to finish it, because if I didn't finish it, it would mean I was reading a 200-page book for like 2 months. So that's technically correct, the best kind of correct. The next is, do you have an autumnal book to transition to at the end of the year? And you know, Alan made fun of this tag, and I'm also going to make fun of this tag, because, like, who says that? And I don't know. I don't actually do that. So I've reverse engineered an answer to this question that has some kind of logic. When I read this book, well, I haven't read this book yet. I'm choosing to read, I'm about to start it. But I didn't start it because it's an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year. I'm reverse engineering this. And it's The Wandering Fire by Guy Gavriel Kay. And you might ask, Jake, why is The Wandering Fire autumnal? I don't know. It's a dumb word and a dumb question. Sorry whoever made this tag, but I don't know. Maybe I'm weird for not doing that. But I don't start books because it's season changes. I don't know. But this is book 2 in trilogy. Book 1 is called The Summer Tree. So this takes place after the summer tree. Therefore, it takes place after summer. And that makes it fall. It's a really dumb answer, but that's all I got. Is there still a new release you're waiting for? Yes, there is. And it's the answer that Alan made fun of in his video because it's what everyone picked. But it's the true answer. And it's Jade Legacy by Fonda Lee. I have the Illumicrate editions on the way, and I'm excited. They look extremely nice. So we're moving on to prompt number 4, which is, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? And obviously there are more than 3 books I want to read before the end of the year, but I've gone with the following. I would like to read The Lesser Devil by Christopher Rocchio, which is going to be so good. Rocchio's so good. Anyways, I read Skyward. I would like to finish that and read Starsight. Probably, I forgot. Is Cytonic coming out this year? I have lost track. I guess I might read that as well. So I should read Starsight to be caught up. And last of all, I really want to reread Assassin's Apprentice. And I know I have a problem, but I got the illustrated edition, and it's just like, I know I'm going to like Farseer way more on reread, because I like this style of book more now. So I need to reread Assassin's Apprentice. It's a thing that definitely needs to happen, and I got this pretty edition that has, like, amazing art in it, and, like, a color map, and it's just, yeah, I need to read it. So, this is how much more I'm going to like this book on reread. The first time I read this book, I did not cry. Now, it will often happen, or like tear up, it will often happen where I see someone post like a quote just randomly from the book, and I read it, and it makes me start to tear up. So, this is probably going to be the biggest book rating jump that you ever see from me on reread, so you can get ready for that. And prompt number 5. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? And the answer to this question is no. Assassin's Fate is going to be my favorite book of the year. I don't have any other Hobb books that could pass it. The closest Hobb book is like a full half point behind it. It didn't even come close. Like, at no point. Nothing is going to beat Assassin's Fate. It's none of the books I am reading for the end of the year have any chance. of beating Assassin's Fate. It's not going to happen. I guarantee that when I post my top 10 favorite books I read in 2021, that the number one spot is Assassin's Fate. It's just, that's how it's going to work. Jade Legacy isn't going to beat it. Tihanu is very good so far, but isn't going to beat it. The Lesser Devil isn't going to beat it. Gideon the Ninth isn't going to beat it. Like, no, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to pretend that it would happen. And prompt number 6 is, have you already started making reading plans for the next year? I have started making reading plans for like 2025. I had started making reading plans for 2022, not just already, but like in late 2019, I had my reading plans for 2022. Now those plans have changed quite a bit. But yes, I have started making reading plans for next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, and a little bit the year after that. I'm legitimately sometimes someone like recommends a book, and I'm like, that sounds interesting. I'll read it in 2025. So yes, I have definitely. I'm becoming a little. Actually, I'm not even becoming that much more mood ready. My plan is just becoming less structured. I tend to follow my plans relatively closely. Now, I say that when I'm about to randomly out of nowhere reread the Farseer trilogy. But, whatever. Other than rereads, really rereads are the only things that my plans usually don't work like that. Like, what I should have done is, at one point I was really excited to reread The Wheel of Time, and what I should have done is I should have just started rereading The Wheel of Time. Instead, I waited until I was less excited to reread The Wheel of Time, and I'm not doing the same thing for the Farseer trilogy. I want to reread the Farseer trilogy now, so I'm going to do it. Yeah, so yes, I plan really far ahead. Anyways, that is the end of the year book tag that isn't actually the end of the year book tag and is really more the third quarter, or like third quarter begins of the year book tag, where I don't know what the autumnal question means. A lot of people do this tag, so if you're watching it, do it. I am just not able to keep track of who's been tagged for what, and I don't want someone to get tagged like 17,000 times. If you want to do the tag, do it. Yeah, whatever. Bye, everybody.